So, what we need to do now is go into peace mode. We'll do one more next turn, and we'll go into peace mode. Actually, I think I want to do that first because I don't want any barbarians to pop up. Okay, so I got to get some happiness buildings right now. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the courthouses done in all of these cities to start. Alright, so Damascus. I'll just purchase the courthouse because how long it's going to take. Go to production. I vote, yeah, 24 turns. No, this is why I saved up all the money. Alright, so courthouse. Boom. There you go. We're at 25 on happiness. Now, if I, of these cities that only have one population, if I get a courthouse, will happiness only go up by 1? Is that how it works? I have to do a test here. Courthouse will only go up to 20. No, it went to 3. Alright, so it still went up by 3. Alright, so it is worth it to do it in all those cities. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Courthouse is first. Medina, purchase. Courthouse, 360 is nothing. Mansura, purchase. Courthouse, there you go. But the maintenance is going up. That's the one thing. Every time you get a new building, the maintenance goes up. Basra, yeah, you know what? I'll just do this right now. Purchase courthouse. There you go. Najran, purchase courthouse. There you go. Muscat and Yamama, both going to get courthouses. Purchase courthouse. Very nice. Sydney will get the courthouse. I can't yet because they're still in revolution for what? For one more turn. Alright, and Passar Gay Day as well. Alright, perfect. So we're at only 3 on happiness now once again, so that's good. Passar Gay Day, you know what? We're going to only raise this down to 10. We'll leave it at 10 because it's another good naval base to have along with Perspoli. This can be our main naval producing area. Alright, yeah. Yeah, so this is what I'll do. Next turn, do 1 turn, and then we'll try to make peace with everybody. Alright, we'll go from there. You guys, you infantry, can stay right beside... Yeah, you actually can stay in that city. I'll come back and get you guys later. Next turn. So we have all this purple. Now we have to focus our fist somewhere else. Africa, South America, North America. We got to figure out which other civilization is in the best shape and go after them. Alright, so give me a second here. Unit promotion. Alright, so we got our infantry which got promoted. I always like to give them the medic when they can. Alright, because they're always around other infantry. So give them that. Other infantry, you guys just all stay put. We're going to heal up our army and then we'll mobilize them the right way. If I use the Great Merchant here, I'll lose 2+ production but get 5+ gold. I don't really like that one. It's saying if I build it out here in Monaco, it'll work these tiles better. It's saying where to build it. Hang on. It's saying to build it here and here. If I put it there or there, I could start working those tiles, but I'm not working them right now. You know what? If I go for a golden age, it'll give me 6 turns. See, this would normally be 3 turns, but because I have the Chichen Itza, and I still want to buy a lot more buildings, and 6 turns is a lot. You know what? I'm going to go for another golden age. Yeah. Yeah, screw this individual 5 gold per turn. I'm going to go for the golden age for 6 turns, alright? So we got another golden age, and now we're making 425 gold per turn for another 6 turns. Alright, so that will help purchase some more buildings, because we still have some more happiness buildings to go after once we settle up our population for our whole new empire, all that good stuff, alright? So let me just get everyone back into position, get a few turns by, and then we'll go from there. So Sydney, we can get the courthouse now. Get that courthouse going. Purchase. There you go. So we can now get, like, there's free 6 courthouses, basically, because of the 6 turns, and we make 420 per turn. Passar Gay Day, let's get going on some wealth, and let's stop the city raising. I'll avoid growth, though, and focus on gold. Passar Gay Day will be in revolt for another 10 turns, though, so it's going to be a while before we can get some naval units going. Alright, and I just want to focus on making gold for now. Yamama, alright. So we got courthouses in every one of our cities. Yep, we are good. Yeah, we are very good. Alright, so we got all that covered. Let's go back to diplomacy and start seeing if we can make some peace with some of these guys. Alright, Haroon.
Oh.
The end is near. What is it that you wish to speak about? Oh, maybe he does want to get peace. Alright, negotiate peace. What will end this deal? Yeah, okay. You know what? I want pearls. I need the pearls. Give me pearls. 4 gold per turn. Alright. And open borders. Propose. Give me a
لا
break.
يمكن أن تكون جادا
You know
في
what? I'll give
هذا
you some
الطلب.
gold resource for this because I would like the pearls because our whole everyone wants pearls kind of thing. And you know what? I'll be nice to him. I have an excess of gold. So here, propose. Really, still?
لا يمكن أن تكون جادا
You
في
know, I have a
هذا
bunch of
الطلب.
furs as well. I'll give you some fur. All right. So there you go. You can be nice to me. Give me those pearls. Give me open borders. Give me 4 gold per turn and a peace tree, and I'll give you 2 luxury resources. Keep your empire happy. Propose. Really?
هذا أمر غير مقبول.
They won't even accept that. All right. Screw you then. How about just a peace treaty with open borders on your side? No? Alright, how about just a peace treaty? There you go, fine by me. Alright, so we made peace with the Arabians finally. I guess they had no other choice. Darius.
أنت هو.
No, he doesn't want to make peace. He's pissed off. Hear that groan? Elizabeth.
Oh, it's you.
No, she still wants to be at war, so I mean, whatever. You still want to be at war, that's fine by me. Alright, so let's try to make peace with a bunch of these city-states. Make peace. There you go. Cape Town, make peace. There you go. Quebec City, make peace. There you go. Almighty, make peace. There you go. Making peace with all these city-states now. Belgrade, make peace. Alright, so we're at peace with all the city-states once again. Very nice. Alright. Yep, everything's coming together. Make all our peace. Making money. Yep. Past our gay days going up. Alright, so we've pretty much taken care of everything now, boys. We got our population covered over here. We may be able to get all these cities up to 5, just like the rest of our empire, but we're going to have to get our happiness to a surplus first. Alright, we're going to have to purchase all the coliseums and theaters in every city that we have, but we also want to make sure that we have enough money outside of our golden age to do so. So I'm not going to purchase any more buildings till the end of the golden age. I may build some buildings now. We have to go back through all of our cities and see which cities that we can start building some buildings. Alright, but we've pretty much done what we wanted to do. We own all of this territory. Alright, but now there's a lot of micromanaging to do because I got to focus on maintaining it all, getting all of our workforce back, building up I'd probably need around 10 workers for, I don't know, 20 turns. Let them just go to work. I need a few workboats to get in the water to get some offshore platforms. I mean, I got 2 oil resources off the water here, 1 on the land over here. We already have 10 oil resources, so that's good to know. All right. Yeah, man. So, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? We're still going to do the same technology that we're doing. Yeah, what we need to do is we need to save up golds for another 6 turns. All right. But I don't need to be focusing on gold in each city. What I need to do now is go into cities with a high population like Moscow, look in the production, and get things like a stock exchange over the next 15 turns, or a factory over the next 11 turns, alright? Start to pump out the factories. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. The main cities, I'm going to go after factories right now, alright? I'm going to focus on production, and you're going to be starving if you do that. So focus on gold, alright? That's what we needed in Moscow. We need food still. Maybe that's what I'll go back to, so I can focus on the production. Oh, it was the aqueduct, and then I needed the hospital. That's what it was. Alright, so we'll do that. We'll get the aqueduct going back in Moscow, alright? We're just going to go after the main cities right now. Hang on. Moscow's the main city over there. Alright, in Old Superb, let's get going on factories. Yeah. Factory, focus on production. There you go. Domskia, give me a factory, focus on production. 3 turns, very nice. Nabokovia, give me a... If I focus on production, we're at -6. We're going to need a hospital, but a little bit more than a hospital as well. So just focus on gold. And no, focus on... default focus. Yeah, give me a factory in 28 turns. Yeah, Nabokovia needs some food for sure down here. We definitely need some food. You know what? Get working on an aqueduct and then a hospital in Nabokovia. Alright. And Sundinia, let's get working on a factory also. Focus on production. Alright. So you see we're only making 375 now. That's why I wanted to keep some cities on gold focus. But we'll get the factories going in the main empire in Old Superb. Alright. Indo Superb. We're Lviv, Jerusalem, Tenochtitlan, all that stuff. Persepolis is a main city. What can we get going in Persepolis? Let's get a factory going in Persepolis. All right, 6 turns for a factory. Pasargadae. Let's get going on a factory when we can. Where's one? Maybe there's already a factory. All right, we'll just focus on gold for now. It's still going to be, what, 9 turns or 10 turns until it's done resistance anyways. Sydney, we can focus on, yeah, because this is going to be another a naval yard or whatever. So let's get some production buildings in there. Focus on that workshop. All right, actually, Sydney's a pretty good production city. Damascus, same thing. Let's get working on some a factory. There you go. 40 turns. So if I go to production, it's going to starve. So we need a granary in 2 turns for Damascus. All right. Default focus. 4 turns for Damascus. Mecca. Mecca can be another land unit production, and actually it can just be a good city by itself. If I focus on production, it's already stagnant. So let's get going on a water mill first, which will give it a little bit of food, so I don't have to worry about it, and more production. Then we can focus on more production after. All right. So there is all of our main cities building buildings. All right. All of our cities with 5 are all going after gold still, because those can be our resource cities. All right, and then use all the other cities to get units, right? And then purchase main buildings that we need because of Big Ben and the other social party that we had. All right, so there you go. We can still build buildings in these other cities, but let's get the big things going first, and while our happiness is still around 3. All right, so we're going to do that. We're going to rearrange our army. We're going to get a navy going. All right, get our workers out there. We need to harvest all of our oil, get a navy worth of battleships out there, some carriers with some fighter jets. All right, all that good stuff. And we got to figure out which civilization we're going to go after next. All right, it's definitely not going to be Arabia or Persia. Those guys will never be attacked by us again. All right, they're just a waste of time now. Egypt wouldn't be that hard. They got one big city, their capital Thebes, and Memphis. All right, it looks like if I took out those 2 cities, that would be Egypt right there. And it would also be a backdoor into Istanbul, which is the capital of the Ottomans. I'd have a nice little land territory right here. If I was going after the Ottomans, I'd have to send a navy around this way and attack and take their capital out. All right. Remember, we don't have to take out every single city. We just need to take their capital. So Egypt would be not easy, but like you see what they get basically. All right. You'd get one big war. It wouldn't be a long, drawn-out war kind of thing. The Ottomans would be long and drawn out. You'd have to go after Istanbul and Ankara fairly quickly, take them both, and then just dwindle them down from there. All right, India, we can go after India, and India actually looks like it has a huge city right here. Vijayanagara, or whatever you're freaking, however you pronounce it, and it's surrounded by mountains on this side. So we're gonna have to get our navy to come from this side and just load up units and use this. Use the battleships, offshore ships to attack it. But I don't think they're going to have much of a navy. They have the one city down here, but their main city is not connected to the ocean, so that's good. All right, and their second city doesn't look like it's connected to the ocean up here either. All right, so we would definitely attack their capital from this side. And then the English, we probably attack from this side now, all right? Again, it'd be another city kind of hard to take. Not a lot of area to take it, but if we had a big enough navy with enough battleships, we would be able to take it. Send everyone across the Pacific, all right, just boom, 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 boom. And Greece, we would worry about the Greeks later because they've been good to us, all right? So, Superbians, let me know. Who should we put on our radar next? The English, the Indians, the Egyptians, or the Ottomans, all right? And we'll finish off the industrial era for technologies, and then we can build our new navy, get some units in the water, figure out how many units we need to send over here, how many units we need to send over there, plan out our attack, get our workforce go back going, build the buildings that we need, and that's it. I know it's a tall order to go. It'll be a while before we're back at war, but enjoy the peace while you have it, all right? You have a whole new eastern coast to go down and sunbathe on. Unbelievable fishing I hear down there as well. All right, Superbians. So there you go. Warlord Superbius has given you a huge Superbian Reich, and our eyes are only looking forward to new across the pond nations. It's going to be unbelievable once we can conquer them, all right? Oh, my goodness gracious. There you go.